This thing on. My name is Giovanni Scumaci. It is currently 3:47 p.m. I am in UIC's Douglas Hall in a breakout room. I haven't slept. I've been on the road since 3 in the morning, just freaking wired, just locked in. Yes, I am reading off a script. I call this one Win with Honor and Lose with Grace. Thank you. Somebody asked me today, they said, Gio, how do I get good? And I took a second. I really thought about that. And I told him, it's just hours. Blood in and blood out. You ever see that movie with Adam Sandler? He's training that basketball player. How he's like, you got to be obsessed with it. That's it. You see, I see kids who, for example, I wrestle. They wrestle for their entire life, and by the time it matters, by the time that shit counts, they don't want to do it no more. It's just a job to them. They don't love it. And someone like me who only wrestled for 3 years in high school, sophomore year, senior year, I loved every second. I loved every second of that shit. So there's a big difference there. It's that hustle and that heart and that passion. That's something you can't teach. It's something that's developed. But for someone that doesn't have it, that doesn't have that flame, I think you can assist in its development. As long as they want it, they need to want it. You can only bring the horse to the water, and you can never make them drink it. But I think if you give a real fucking dope horse some salt and some salt and some salt and some salt, maybe he taps the blunt, right? Maybe you get the cotton mouth going, and you just hope he gets thirsty. Maybe you can help him. I think you can help him. Win with honor and lose with grace. That's something that my coach told me that never left me and that will never leave me. I don't believe in losses, only lessons and only learning. I think back to a conversation I had with my dad where he was like, oh, we lost. And I was like, was it a good game? And then he's like, nah, man, we lost. It's not a good game if we lost. I don't believe in that. I believe you can still lose and have a good game. I think you need to lose and still have a good game. I think it's crucial to your development. Sulking rots you to the core. It makes you bitter. You need to lose with grace. You need to learn to lose with grace. The ability to lose and smile in the face of a loss is an ability like no other. Like, you need to imagine Sisyphus happy, pushing that rock, and pushing that rock, and pushing that rock, and pushing that rock, and smiling while he does it. Because if he is, then he won a third time. I don't believe you need to be deeply unhappy to motivate yourself. Pain isn't the only motivator. Fear isn't the only motivator. Negativity isn't the only motivator. I seen this beautiful video by Nathan Zed where he said, it doesn't have to be you versus you. It's supposed to be you and you working together. It's supposed to be a collaboration with you and yourself. It doesn't have to be a challenge. It doesn't have to be a fight. I have the problematic trait of always picking battles with myself, fighting with the man in the mirror and losing to him again and again and again and again. Is it okay to lose to myself without grace? I doubt it. But I remind myself that it's okay to lose and you can't win until you lose. Failure is the road to success. You need to fail time and time and time and time and time again. That's how you know you're doing it right. You need to make the right mistakes. You need to make as many mistakes as you can so you know what not to do. And then you teach somebody else. And let's say you're on this road and you got stuck here and you made this mistake here. And then somebody, let's say your little mentee, somebody you're teaching, you're like, hey, bro, watch that step. So he watches that step. And then he goes this way. And then he trips here. And then he teaches somebody, hey, watch that step and watch this step. We're learning. We're developing. We're growing. We're succeeding. We're taking that road to success. It's like older brother mentality. Like, I tell my little siblings all the time, like, I made these mistakes already. Some mistakes you have to make on your own, but I made these, so don't make these. Don't do that. That's cringe. Don't do that. That'll get you in a lot of trouble. Stay away from people like that. I fell on those bumps in the road so they don't have to, so they can learn from my mistakes. It's very important to learn from other people's mistakes so you don't make them and you can develop and catch new, unique mistakes. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. The taste of loss, the dissatisfaction in loss, makes you a better man. Makes you a better human. The overcoming of adversity creates beautiful souls. And we are nothing but the acclamation of toppled adversity, followed by toppled adversity, followed by toppled adversity. Just some more than others. You know, be grateful for suffering. Some people don't. Some people don't suffer. Suffering is a privilege, and if you can march forward and suffer with a smile, then you've won twice. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good rest of your day.